Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is a general reading, and yes, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. My Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message and try to step out of the way and hopefully not necessarily interpret it too much. So one of the things I do want to let you know is that I do have the fireworks going on behind me because the 4th of July is a national holiday for the United States. It is the United States birthday, so happy birthday to all who celebrate. Stay safe out there. But I also have the fireworks because the first 10 days of July has a lot of different types of transits going on. So expect some stress, expect some tension. There might be some, anger. There might be possibly some very happy surprises too. But I feel like it's a little bit more tense, a little bit more stressful. So we want to make sure that, just be aware there could be fireworks. Could be good, could be pretty, could be a little bit, like I said, a little bit shocking too. So let's see. We're going to use my my Weight Rider Tarot, and we will pull 3 cards just to see how the overview for the weekend will look. Again, that stressful time with those transits, I said like from June 30th till July 10th. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we have for the weekend. Move those out. Okay, remember reversed cards have stronger energy. First card is, okay, right there. This is reversed, so it's a little stronger. It is a 5. 5s has some change energy, positive or negative. You're never quite sure. This is the 5 of Rods or the 5 of Wands. This is your Leo, Sagittarius, your Aries, fire energy, passionate, burning, determined. And there's a little bit of a conflict here. Nobody's really beating each other over the head too much, but there is some opposition. There is some, not necessarily, oh, here, the pathway's nice and free for you. So this is kind of that stressors that I was talking about. There is some opposition, but again, nobody's really beating each other over the head. So don't be too alarmed with this. Let's see what we have next. The Empress. Now, we have our 3. 3 is very, very powerful in that there is the power of 3. You do something 3 times. You say something 3 times, that there's a lot of energy that comes to that. It's also the Trinity. There's also a lot of creativity. There is also the Empress. So whatever is happening here, I feel like in a way that the Empress is ready to birth something new. Now, granted, this is the 4th of July, so birth a new nation, birth a new beginning. But I kind of get a birthing type of energy from the Empress. It doesn't mean that people are getting pregnant. It just means something new. It's almost like the waiting time. We keep waiting and waiting. It's almost time for the birthing. Now, the Empress has a lot of universal energy. I do feel like the Empress is what the universe brings down to us and watches over us and basically takes care of us in a good way. Now, the Empress also brings about abundance. Let's see what we have next. Okay, now, again reversed, now we have a 2. 2 of Wands or 2 of Rods. And this is, again, 2s have some decision making. But this person here does not look really upset with their decisions. There is, looking also, kind of giving it a global look, looking at the moon, the earth, looking at, my choices, my directions, which way do I want to go? This also brings about a feeling, just a statement of, I do have choices. I can make these changes. I can go down. Neither of these really feel malicious. Neither of these feel harsh either. So with the Empress and the Two of Rods, that has a really good beginning, a really good things are happening, things are moving. There is some type of energy with this five that's kind of like, oh, I've got to keep struggling. I got to, but again, it's one of these times that push through it, push through it, push through the weekend, push through this time. Things actually, I feel really positive with this. Okay? Okay. So, anyway, it'll be interesting to see. Let me know. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for further notifications. But let me know, how these intro readings are working. They're more of a global, they're more of a overview though. So let's start with our readings now. Hello, my Geminis. How are you? I hope you are doing wonderful. Now, I know that there might the tensions. There's going to be some tenseness. Is it going to be tense? A little bit of stressors going on. Things maybe not looking like they're happening the way that you wanted them to happen. You need to make sure you keep you keep yourself, harmonized. You need to make sure that you meditate, connect with that higher power or your guardian angel, the source, your divine, the universe, whoever that is for you. You need to make sure that your crown chakra, that you're working it up and down, okay? That you're not just giving, but you're also receiving, because I think that things will work out much better than you even think they will. But let's see what we have here with the cards. Okay, reversed has some strong stuff. Your first card is Two of Earth. So twos have some decisions. That's in itself, two paths. Which way do I go? What do I do? Twos are also coming together. Earth is our Capricorn, our Taurus, our Virgo energy. It is our thought. It is our very solid energy. It's about our home. It's about our work, our job, career, how we receive money. This is a very busy time for you right now. Things have there's just so much going on right now. You're an air sign, so you need, you're not able to do your thinking. You're not able to, connect the way I would like you to connect or the way you'd like to connect. There's just too much going on, and it's rather overwhelming, and it's more in that physical sense. Now, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Your next card is, and that's reversed, is the Six of Air. Now, air is your energy. It is also Libra and Aquarius. I told you, when I told you in the beginning, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's working out well. Things aren't happening the way you want, but things will be moving on. Things will be happening. Actually, they'll be better than what you even think. And the Six of Air is really reinforcing that. Air energy, again, yours, Libra and Aquarius. Thought processes, thinking things through. But 6 is the number of man. It is the energies that you have put into it and what you have actually manifested. So here, there's so much going on, but here, you're able to sail out of it. You're able to free yourself of this. It's not necessarily holding you back as much as you thought it would, or you're able to see that there's some light happening. There's some light shining around you. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. And your last card here, the Seven of Water. Now, 7's the divine umbrella. It also is a divine number. It's a perfect number. The divine umbrella is you do what you got to do, and then you let higher power, the source, God, whoever that is to you, take over. Water is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, and emotional. So again, this kind of goes back to there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. You need to kind of think things through, but you need to also have some trust. You need to have some faith. Things will push through. Things will move through. But the thing is, you just can't stop. You just can't stop. There's this motion going on. Remember the fluidity. I know I'm talking emotional too, but there's also fluid. There's also motion going on. You just can't stop. And the Six of Air is also saying you just can't stop. A complex decision. The need to do research. Stop procrastinating. And your last card here. Let's see. So you probably will feel a little bit of the stressors of those days that I was talking about. However, with that, things are moving for you more than you even think they are. Things are moving behind the scenes for you. Things are pushing you forward. That, and now we also have that 2, 6, and the 7 numbers. I would definitely put those in my search browser, put angel numbers, type in angel numbers after that. There is something trying to be said with these numbers here. Okay. And your last card, the 7 of Ariel. Okay, so even though things may feel a little bit rushed, things may not necessarily feel as light as you would like them to be. Again, we have that 7 energy here, so definitely the 7s are speaking. Ariel is that earth energy. You have put things, you have things in place. You have things in place, and now it's time for those things to blossom. It's now time for you to go and, for those things to start moving, for those things to start growing. This is very much like you planted your seeds, you get the harvest. So don't get too stuck over this 2 of earth. Don't let it overwhelm you so much. Don't let the emotions bog you down with the 7 of water. Remember, the 6 of air is taking you to a better place, and the 7 of Ariel is saying there are things that have been planted that are now going to come back. This is kind of like a bill coming to you and you're going, I don't know how to pay this bill, and I have to pay this bill, whether it be mortgage, rent, whatever, and then all of a sudden, you get a check in the mail because something, because maybe you did an overpayment, or something was owed to you and you just wrote it off. This is that type of energy. And to me, that has even though it may not seem huge, to me, that's a huge miracle. So, you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So remember those 2, 6, 7, 7. Take a look at those. See what they'll say to you. Here we go. So, like I said, the earth energy will be a little bit overwhelming to you. Your emotions may not necessarily, serve you well. It's going to get you a little bit nervous. I kind of see, again, my mother was a Gemini. This would be the 7 of water. I'd be seeing her, chain smoking with that. But the 6 of air means you put, things are flowing, and the 7 of Ariel means you put the money away, or you did what you have the dominoes set up. You did this. You have things in place. So it will, things will happen for the positive. Now, let's see what we have for my Geminis, what crystal or energy. Here we go. Black obsidian. I don't have that out right now, but I love black obsidian. Strength, support during changes, everyday stress relief, clears negative energy. If you have that, carry that with you. Don't smoke. Put it by your bedside. It does help. It really does. I do love black obsidian for that. It does clear a lot of that negative energy. Okay, so my Geminis, it does seem like you're going to feel the heightened tension a little bit more, probably of all the signs, but that 6 of air and that 7 of Ariel is like, I love those 2 cards. I really love those 2 cards. So enjoy that. We will claim that. Anyway, remember the buttons: like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for future notifications. Most important thing though, my Geminis, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.